Hola!
Hiya! Us Brits are just crazy for the Costas.
This place is the best.
Here in sunny Spain.
Gotta bring a bit of sun cream up there.
Oh, slather on that factor. Over 180,000 of us have said bye-bye to Blighty and hola to a life in the Spanish sun.
Fly like a butterfly, sting like a wasp.
Making that dream a reality can be tough work.
Are they ready to go?
Tell you what, there's some weight in these cheese.
But living on the Costas might just be worth all that hard graft.
That is breathtaking.
We've had a good day.
That went right up where it wasn't supposed to go.
That's why there will always be
Wonderful atmosphere.
That endless beach.
We love a good bargain.
I don't have any of that.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, radio DJ Happy Days Graham is brushing up his sweet talk and looking for love.
Do you like raisins? How do you fancy a date?
Bar owners Shane and Chrissy's official launch is about to fall apart.
We've got €300 worth of fresh meat and we haven't got a barbecue, the main important part.
And entertainer Rockin' Stephanie unveils her new look.
For tonight's show, I'm actually going to introduce the double denims.
Say hola to another beautiful day in Benidorm.
Etty, come here. Come here.
58-year-old radio DJ and bar owner Graham Happy Days Boland has called Benidorm home for 20 years. And not only that, he has a new woman in his life.
Oh, good girl. Etty came over from England, that was about 8 months ago. Having Etty about, it doesn't feel as though you're by yourself. But, does it like it? No, don't.
This father of three has found single life quite a challenge.
I've been on my own now about 3 years, and that's one of the reasons why I got the dog. But I'm basically looking for companionship more than anything. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Whether Etty agrees with it is another thing.
While Etty offers endless opportunity for cuddles, it was a recent health scare and a month-long stay in hospital that gave Graham a bit of a jolt.
Because when I come out of hospital, they said, who are you going to have a look after you? And I said, there's me, and me. And they said, why don't you try and get a partner or a friend?
With that unique prescription, Graham's friends have been quick to rush in with a suggestion as to how a Mrs. Happy Days might be found.
Ah, yes, good morning, it's only me. Yes, it is. Happy Days Graham in the hot seat for the next 3 hours. We come up with this idea about the speed dating. It started off as a joke.
Many a true word said in jest, Graham.
Highs of 24, dropping down to a low of 18 this evening.
And today, this single is getting ready to mingle with a speed dating event planned for this afternoon at his own bar.
Ah, yes, there we go. Katrina in the waves, walking on sunshine. It'll be a bit of fun, and hopefully one or two people will meet romance.
Or even find it. Graham is promoting the event on his radio show, which he's presented for 8 years.
Love is in the air. We are doing our first speed dating, OK? And hopefully one or two of you out there may find everlasting friendship.
Maybe even with you, Graham. With some time between jingles, he's keen to find a way to impress.
Just going through a couple of one-liners, chat-up lines, and the first one I've come across is, do you like raisins? How do you fancy a date? I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 because I like it.
Do you really? Was it 3 years you said you'd been single?
Well, you know, as silly as it sounds, when you're not looking, they reckon that's when you can find your future partner.
Well, that's the spirit. Mrs. Wright could be listening right now. Costa del Sol began booming as a holiday destination way back when, in the 1950s. And 70 years on, it's showing no signs of slowing down.
Morning, how are you, ladies? This is an early jog.
But in Torremolinos, new bar owners Shane and partner Chrissy could do with a rest since buying a pool bar at a block of holiday apartments 3 weeks ago.
So we've had 4 lots of flooding in our first week.
3 power cuts.
3 power cuts. We lost all the freezers, so we lost €35 in ice. We had a pipe split on the pumps first week and we lost all our gas one night.
What a palaver. The pair have invested 15,000 quid, their life savings. So this bar needs to be a big success.
Hopefully, everything's done and we had all the disaster the first week.
Here's hoping, because today is the official launch barbecue to unveil their new sign.
I'm going to cover it up, and later on tonight, just before we start the barbecue or something, I'll probably reveal the old sign and say the bar's open.
They want to pull in new punters tonight, so Shane is hatching a plan.
I'm just going to write a few of these out now. If we bring this card up to the bar tonight, they can have a free shot.
Everyone likes to feel like they're getting a deal, Shane.
Got to be nice to be nice, kind to be nice, haven't you? Let's mix it up a bit. So they can pick their own card. And this one's a free pint. Free water. Bag of crisps. Well, that's the best one. Buy Shane a beer.
I thought you were doing this to drum up new trade.
Got this, gonna just go down the front. See who's about, point them up this way, tell them there's a party tonight. Free barbecue. Oh, yo! Hey, how are you? Hey! Howdy! Get in the bar, get in the pool bar! Just get a few people down here and offer your business cards out to them and that, and see what they want, see where they are.
If tonight goes well and plenty of people turn up, then Shane and Chrissy's bar could become one of Torremolinos' hotspots.
Well, it's my open night tonight, and yeah, perfect, thank you. What you want on the back? Have a look on the back. Crisps. Bag of crisps, perfect.
Although I'm not sure a bag of ready salted will have them flocking.
Slow down, he can't catch you. How you doing, boys, all right? Good, good. You've got to be a people person if you have a bar. You can't be a recluse and not talk to anybody. You've got to be a bit nuts. Yes! Great job! How's that? Perfecto! Pick one. What's on the back?
Free water.
Oh, that's boring. Give me that back. Pick another one.
Free shot.
Perfect. Well, I think we've done enough marketing up and down here. It's been a good afternoon. Get back to the bar and get the party rocking.
And it looks like plenty should be rocking up tonight for the barbecue. Coming up, Shane has more bad luck ahead of his bar launch.
We've been let down with the barbecue. We've got €300 worth of fresh meat, and we haven't got a barbecue, main important part.
And Michelle is doing her bit to improve Graham's chances of finding love.
I endeavour to get a smile on his face so he really does look as happy as he genuinely is. He just doesn't always show it in his facial expressions.
The tourist hotspot of Torremolinos boasts hundreds of bars. Shane and Chrissy are planning a big opening party for the town's latest.
Right, Chrissy.
Their pool bar is launching tonight with a barbecue, but with only 6 hours to go until showtime, they've hit a snag.
We've been let down with the barbecue. We got promised one last night that'd be here first thing this morning. That's not come. So now we're going to go off in a car and go to another bar with some friends and see if they've got a barbecue we can have for tonight.
Shane handed out over 50 flyers offering free food tonight, so if the punters who turn up end up disappointed, it could spell disaster for the bar.
We've got €300 worth of fresh meat coming at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and we've got €200 worth of fresh veg and salads and everything as well to go with the barbecue. So we're over €600 for tonight for one barbecue. We haven't got a barbecue, the main important part.
Oh, Shane.
Bit stressed now.
No wonder. They've only got 5 hours till the grand opening. So Shane has enlisted the help of Mark, a new buddy he's met through his partner, Chrissy.
We've known each other a very short time. It's been a lovely love affair.
4 days. 4 days, Mark. It feels like a lifetime, mate.
You guys.
But I've known Chrissy about 20 years or so.
Yeah, so Mark's friends with Chrissy. Well, I met Mark 3 days ago, and Mark's on his birthday has now dropped everything and doing this. Happy birthday. I'll treat you to a burger tonight for your birthday now. I might even put a candle in it.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Shane. You need to find a barbecue to cook it on first. or else that 600 quid's worth of food will be wasted. We're here, cooking with gas.
So this is the pub where I'm meant to be getting barbecue from, but it's shut, so I'm going to go to the sister pub next door and see if that one's open.
You're hosting a barbecue in less than 4 hours, Shane.
JC's is shut and all. That's closed as well. Oh, both bars are shut. So I think we'll go back to the bar, get my wallet, and go buy a brand new barbecue at €250.
Oh, you're burning through money, Shane. This barbecue better be worth it, or the bar's reputation will be the thing going up in smoke.
We'll be fine.
Are you sure about that? In the high-rise heaven that is Benidorm.
Yes, here we go, you do. And of course, don't go here. I don't want you to go anywhere over the next 2 hours. We've got a great lineup on the show.
Graham's dulcet tones are still drifting in our ears while he's doing his daily radio show.
Afternoon, ladies.
And across town, at his bar, his good friend Michelle is getting the room set up for today's speed dating event.
Well, I'm getting out all the things that we need for our speed dating event. Posters reminding everybody who's our star attraction, and a little bell as a timer.
The speed dating event will give each couple 3 minutes to find out as much as they can and see if there is a spark. Are you all right there, Michelle?
Not very used to stacking chairs.
Well, you'd never know.
I met Graham years ago, and we just clicked instantly because we're from the same area, Solihull in the West Midlands, and we're a similar age. He's like having a big brother here that I haven't got here because my brothers still live in Solihull. I just want him to have someone that, you know, makes him happy in the same way that I've got with my husband.
With Michelle taking charge of Graham's future happiness by organising this event, she's also keen to make sure Graham puts his best foot forward.
I endeavour to get a smile on his face so he really does look as happy as he genuinely is. He just doesn't always show it in his facial expressions.
A sunny personality is always welcome in Benidorm. The event is free to take part in, and that includes a buffet.
Oh, it's beginning to look a bit like a speed dating event, isn't it?
Well, I'd just come for the cheese sarnies, Michelle.
So this is registration. I've got my stickers. I've raided the kids' arts and crafts drawer and got an ancient packet of felt-tip pens, post-it notes, stickers, and I've got a stage if I need one.
Right then, Cupid. All you need now are a rabble of romantics looking for love. Speedily.
Hello, my love.
Come to register.
Oh, how brilliant. You're our first customer.
Thank you.
My name's Michelle. What's your name?
Sally.
Sally, right. So I'll pop that on your vest, if that's OK.
Of course.
Then everybody knows everybody's name.
I live over the road, so it's quite handy, and I thought it might be a bit of fun.
And could be the start of a budding romance. I wonder if you're his type, Sally.
What's your name?
Marion.
Marion. Is it OK if I put a sticker on with your name on, Marion?
Can.
So everybody knows you.
Most people call me Mad Marion, I don't know why.
There aren't that many of single meetups about, and so I thought I'd come down today. I've never done speed dating before, so that in itself is, you know, a bit of a change for me.
We've got 2 takers. We could do with some men now, couldn't we, to kind of even Stevens. It's not all about Graham after all.
No, it's not. And these ladies know what they're after.
My biggest turn-off in men is people who watch too much football.
Not too leery, which is difficult in Benidorm.
Today could be your lucky day, Mr. Boland.
Graham's going to be happy days.
Oh, you know him too well. Down the road.
Hello, and welcome to this old house.
Oh, see what you did there. Scottish entertainer Stephanie has been performing in Benidorm for 4 years, and a big part of her show is her favourite, Shakin' Stevens. Anyone under 40, ask your mum.
Are you ready to rock and roll? I've been an entertainer singer for about 20 years. I always believed that I would like to be something like the next Shakin' Stevens.
Pub singer Rockin' Stephanie has had a bit of an upgrade.
I can stretch my arms out. I moved down to the apartment from the caravan about 3 months ago. The sofa is very comfortable. And look how far I have to walk now to the kitchen. Before, When I was in the caravan, I only had about 4 meters that I walked back and forward every day. Now, I've got to walk all this way to the kitchen.
Well, if you're not too tired, give us a tour.
So I've got the kitchen area here, and I've got a beautiful fridge freezer, a huge fridge freezer now, which is pretty much full of all my favorite things that I like to cook. And there's a freezer where I have some prepared food already.
Failed to prepare, Stephanie, and all that.
Sometimes you've got to be quick. Out and about when you're doing a show, you need to come in, eat something quickly, and away back out, ready to perform.
And post-caravan, Stephanie has all the mod cons.
I'm using some new technology as well now. I'm starting to use an air fryer. So it's simple and easy to use for steaks or chickens or fries, chips. You know, I don't eat a lot of chips. Got to keep the weight down.
I know that feeling. I'm a martyr to my waistband, I really am.
It's made me feel like Spain has become more of my home rather than me just living as a traveller. Let's go and have a look at the other most important room in the house.
Place your bets. I reckon bedroom.
And this is my shower room.
Oh.
I no longer go to the shower blocks anymore. To shower, I can shower privately here in a beautiful shower cubicle. I have a lovely vanity sink and mirror where I get ready for my shows every night. And this is my bedroom. It's a beautiful big room where I have a full-size double bed, which is very comfortable, and lots of room for storage here.
We get the picture, Steph. You should get a cat to prove you can swing it.
This makes a huge difference as opposed to going out to the awning, having to store extra things out there. It's all here. It's all under one roof.
Since moving to Benidorm 5 years ago...
And we're going to do a song by Shakin' Stevens. Any Shaky fans?
Stephanie's worked hard to establish herself and corner a market in the competitive entertainment scene.
I have actually put together a tribute show to Shakin' Stevens. Most of his songs are still remembered and they're quite fun songs, so I feel in Benidorm that a Shakin' Stevens tribute does work. So this is my setup, and I can sing along here a little bit and get a feel for a great song that I'm going to perform that night.
To raise her shaky game, Stephanie has to constantly keep her act fresh, and she's debuting a new look at a gig later.
For tonight's show, I'm actually going to introduce the double denims, which are iconic with Shakin' Stevens in his video, This Old House, and take people on that journey back to about 1981.
At what time is Marty McFly and his time machine coming to pick you up, Steph?
So I think it will go down well tonight in the show. Look forward to seeing you there.
Well, we wouldn't miss it. Lying on a sun-soaked Spanish beach all day certainly gives the holidaymakers a reason to shake a leg.
I'm a pepper stepper. No, I just normally stand there like, do a two-step. Yeah.
Or an arm.
Big fish, little fish. Oh, well, that's me.
But some like to shake it all about in the bars and clubs of Benidorm at night.
We went to a rave last night, we're going to one tonight.
But while some are happy to show off their wild side, whatever the time...
Give him a twerk. No, I'm not doing that.
Others prefer to watch.
I've got a broken hip. I've got arthritis for 40 pieces.
Something else that is in danger of falling to pieces today is Shane and Chris's barbecue bar launch.
We've got a barbecue sorted.
Oh, I may have spoken too soon. Maybe. Things are hotting up.
So we've got a guy in Brighton, England, that's calling a guy in Arroyo, Spain, that's going to ring somebody else to see if we can hire a van, borrow a van to go pick this barbecue up. So it's an international challenge now, it's not just a local one.
How big is this barbecue? Today's the grand opening of Shane's new bar. He's advertised a free barbecue starting in 5 hours. But after the barbecue he was going to use fell through, he's now racing against the clock with his mate Mark to get a new grill in time.
OK, let's go.
Where are we going?
We're going up to JC's bar where there's a barbecue. The guy in Brighton owns a barbecue outside JC's bar, so Joe doesn't know about it yet. We're about to steal his barbecue. There's a geezer, a Romanian geezer, turning up with a van. We're going to give him a tenner to bring it down to your gaff, OK? Let's dance.
Mark is the mate you want if you ever find yourself short of an outdoor cooker.
Cool, perfect, let's go.
To the barbecue mobile.
Another day in paradise. Hey, let's go.
Come right, it could you? Yeah.
But while these two are sourcing the barbecue, Shane's partner Chrissy is back at the bar, prepping everything else for the grand opening.
I bet Cliff Chris is flat out in the bar. You just know it, don't you? She'll be shouting at me. You know what's going to happen? What? We're going to end up with 4 barbecues. Everybody will turn up at once with barbecues.
Don't count your chickens yet, Shane. Or your sausages, for that matter.
I really hope his bar's packed tonight after all this.
Here's hoping. There is an issue with the barbecue they're picking up. No one knows they're coming.
Joe!
And again, no one's here.
So, Joe owns this bar in here, so the gate's now locked. Barbecue's just inside.
Ooh, so close.
Hey, you're my hero.
Hang on, is this allowed?
We're stealing the barbecue.
Stealing a barbecue.
But we've got permission from the guy that owns it that's in Brighton.
We'll tell that one to the judge. You're the noisiest burglars I've ever seen. The owner of the barbecue may have given permission, but the bar owner might have a shot later.
Burglary! Burglary and theft!
I'm saying nothing, but Shane, you have a barbecue.
Got some onions on your burger, mate? Yeah, please, sound. Well done, no problem. Perfect.
The barbecue won't fit in the car, so they need to figure out how to get it back to the bar and set it up in time for the launch.
Thank you, sir. Are the remaining guys on his way, by the way? Leo!
My word, you're handy, Mark. He's already on it. His man with the van has arrived to save us all.
Have que camión big. No, está bien. Perfecto.
Better. Go back up.
All right. Hey.
To you. To me.
Oh.
No problem. The problem is... no. Look. Sí, moment.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
No problem. Perfecto.
Hey! We have a barbecue!
Success on the plate.
Well, let's all pray it makes it back to the bar in one piece. Coming up, things go from bad to worse for bar owners Shane and Chrissy.
Sorry, I meant to tell you. I meant to tell you.
And smooth operator DJ Happy Days Graham prepares to meet his match.
How are you, ladies? Are we looking for romance?
Over in Bolton, Benidorm. It's the rain, it fooled me.
It rains in Benidorm about 2 or 3 days a year, not very much, but today, sadly, it is raining. And when it does rain, it rains pretty heavy. I feel like I'm back home in Scotland just for today.
By night, Stephanie tries to keep the folks of Benidorm entertained with her Shakin' Stevens show, which means she has the days free to do as she pleases.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Nice to see you again.
Looking well. Just go and put your order through.
Thank you very much.
And as the beach isn't an option today, she's popped in to see her friend Diane at a daytime venue she sometimes plays.
Would you like a cup, Steph, or a mug? What do you prefer?
I think I would like a mug.
On a day like today, we really could be in Blighty.
I find here in Benidorm there is a really great community. Because I do spend a lot of time by myself as well, because I'm a single person, I'm living abroad, but it's nice to pop in and have that community spirit.
I must admit, I had a bit of this morning.
I don't blame you, Diane.
What a beautiful piece of cake, wow.
Cake.
Oof, my mouth's watering.
There you go. You've been busy?
I'm busy, yeah. My Rock and Stephanie show is doing very well, yeah. I'm very busy with it at the moment.
That's good.
Having upgraded her living arrangements, Stephanie has been busy working up her act.
I'm always trying to work on a new song or develop an old song into something more or add more into it.
I remember coming to see you and you'd done a totally different set. You'd done a lot of stuff from the 50s.
When I first came as just a rock and roll singer, I developed the Shakin' Stevens tribute based on the fact there was other tribute acts here.
You're established now with your act, so it's all good for you now. Everyone knows who Rockin' Stephanie is.
Yeah, I've been down to the cafe and performed for you a couple of times.
Yeah,
and it's always been a great afternoon. Yeah.
So I'm going to let you finish your cake because
Oh,
you're going to
that's
enjoy
great,
that with me.
Dan. I really enjoyed that cake. Yeah.
Nice. What I'm going to do, I'll get the diary and I'll go
right.
through some dates with you.
Oh, that'll be
So if you're
great.
back
Yeah,
in here,
well, I look forward to coming down and performing for you. Yeah. Thanks very
Take
much.
care. See you soon.
Fabulous.
See you later.
Sometimes it clearly pays to eat cake. Stephanie's community spirit has secured her another gig. Well, the sun's out on the Costa del Sol.
Right, what am I doing now?
In Torremolinos, with only 3 hours to go till the official bar lunch, Shane's partner Chrissy is in a flap.
I can't find the hot dogs.
Shane's been missing for most of the day on the hunt for barbecues and new customers, so she's been left to manage the bar alone.
Customers have just ordered 2 hot dogs and a plate of chips, and I can't find the hot dogs because we've only got 1 freezer. This is going to be a disaster.
Let's keep out of the way, Shane. You're not in the good books at the moment.
2 hot dogs? We know hot dogs. Right, I've had to put your plain sausages on.
That's okay.
Instead of hot dogs because I can't find them. This morning has been manic.
But Chrissy isn't the only one starting to feel the pressure.
Got some tables.
Shane's barbecue hunt's put him way behind schedule with all his pre-party jobs.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed. We've got these 6 tables and some chairs. There's a load more chairs I've got to go back and collect.
Shane's order for chairs and tables from the brewery haven't materialised, so he's been given some by a fellow bar owner who had some spares.
Clock's ticking, loads to do now. I've got all my signs to put up, I've got all my lights to put up, I've got all the drinks to make, I've got all tons of coleslaw to make. So yeah, I'm stressed now. I'm really stressed.
Well, I'd stop chatting and start doing.
Everybody wants hot dogs and I can't find the hot dogs, so I've given them a sausage.
Sorry, I meant
you're
to tell you.
joking.
I meant to tell you.
It's put them in all the free, you. And I've done all these hot dogs with just putting sausages in because I couldn't find hot dogs.
I know, but you couldn't do...
Because they were in there.
I know, but you couldn't do... I know there was, but I put them in here and I forgot to tell you. Sorry.
You silly sausage, Shane. Well, you better go and make yourself useful if you want to redeem yourself before the party.
Go test it, shall we test it?
With his newly borrowed barbecue back on the premises, Shane needs to check everything is in working order.
It's the moment of truth. We'll see if it works.
He has 300 euros worth of burgers arriving any minute. And if people turn up later, they'll all want them cooked.
That'll do to there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Barbecue not working.
You're joking.
Get a light and see if we can get a light, sweet. Barbecue's not working. Right, I've got a lighter. I'm going to try to light the barbecue now with the lighter. That's on.
Oh, well, that's a relief. All you need now is the meat.
That's on. Oh no, meat man's not turned up now. 10 to 5. He said he'd be here at 4. He's late. He better not let me down, else I'll be livid.
Having called in every favour under the sun today, all Shane can do now is pray.
This photo was taken the first time we saw the house together that we now live in.
And even from the front of it, I knew I loved it. I hadn't even been inside, and I was already telling him I wanted to buy it. My God, it's stunning. It's got a little gate, and it's got a little wall, and it's got plants.
We just fell in love with it from the outset. It was just everything we could tell it was exactly what we wanted. From that point onwards, everything got better and better and better.
I knew that was the one that I wanted. And I said to Martin, I want that house. I knew.
Oh, what's that smell? On the streets of Benidorm, I'm getting a whiff, you know. I can't put my finger on it. There's something in the air. What is it? That's it! Love! Love is in the air!
Hiya, Gray!
Hi,
Nice
babe.
to see you.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Things are hotting up at Graham's bar with his first speed dating event.
I love the posters.
I know.
It's due to start soon, and the eligible bachelor has arrived to claim his name badge.
A great turnout, better than I thought it would be. So, yeah, looking forward to it. How are you, ladies? Are we looking for romance? Oh, we are. I'm not worried about a thing. Whatever fate brings, it brings.
Look at you, playing it cool to impress the ladies. Graham has been unlucky in love for 3 years, and he's hoping that will change this afternoon.
What do I look for in a companion? Yeah, looks, personality. Can they make me laugh? Somebody that's caring, loving, somebody outgoing, somebody that's not jealous, and somebody that can basically accept me for what I am.
A man with a list? That's what you are, Graham. And quite a long one.
I heard it on the radio, so I thought, oh, why not? I'll come down. I'm hoping to have camaraderie with people and a bit of a laugh.
Word has got round. The speed dating event is this afternoon's hot ticket in the dorm.
I'm on my second page of stickers now. Things are looking good. Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, here come the boys.
What's your name?
John.
John? There you go. Have a good afternoon. Welcome to speed dating, King.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Thank you. Stiff competition there for Graham. If you don't mind, Ian, I'm going to pop a sticker on you so all the girls can identify you.
No problem.
Oh, competition's hotting up now, isn't it? Got as many men as women now.
While Michelle is putting everyone at ease before the event begins, go on, Graham, you've got a few minutes left to practice. Come on, happy days, woo me.
Do you like raisins? If so, then the next part of it is you get dumped. No, you like...
Good grief.
A date. Do you fancy a date? That's the one.
Oof, that old chestnut, raisin. Look, I'll be honest, it needs a bit of work, Graham, eh? Right, quick, come on. Let's get this speed dating started.
All the gentlemen taking part, you've all got a sticker with your name on it. Get yourself inside. We're going to get you sorted out once and for all. Come on. Come on, John, get yourself an ear out, kid.
I don't know anybody. I just came on holidays today.
Oh, have you?
Let the dates begin. I'll buy a hat. In Benidorm, you're spoilt for choice when it comes to bars and live music venues.
It's always great to get booked. It means that you're doing something right. Because not only am I a singer, I'm a dancer and an entertainer as well, you know. So I'm able to give them a good all-round performance.
Triple threat of Benidorm legend Rockin' Stephanie is about to perform her Shakin' Stevens tribute act.
Well, it's still raining tonight, but I've managed to get down to Uncle Ped's. It looks like it's a full house. I think it's going to be a great night.
Her show is stepping back in time, and Steph's debuting her new stage costume. The classic 80s double denim. Oh, that takes me back.
All right, we're on, yeah. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2.
Clearly the rain hasn't put this lot off. Benidorm better be ready for Stephanie's new Shakin' Stevens on-stage look.
Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? Everybody happy? Anybody seen me before? My name's Rockin' Stephanie. I'm going to do a rock and roll show for you. This show is pretty much a tribute to the music of Shakin' Stevens. Any Shaky fans in tonight? Oh, great. When I first came into the business many years ago, I felt that there was always going to be, there may have been an opportunity for me to progress on to a level like Shakin' Stevens. I know that's bizarre, but you know, it can happen. There's never say never, because Simon Cowell might phone me one day
Well, whatever Simon says, we think you've got that X Factor, Stephanie.
Well, let's get all the hands in the air tonight, women side to side. We'll make some memories at Benidorm. Rocking Stephanie, shaking Stevens, all the happy times. Any requests for any shaky songs out there?
Yeah, do Green Door. Green Door. Well, they seem to have livened up.
All I wanna do is on the happy crowd behind the green door. Green door. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming tonight. I hope you've had a good time. I've been rocking Stephanie Bailey tonight.
The atmosphere was electric. Everybody was singing along with every song. They were singing back to the Green Door, This Old House. Everybody loved the music there. It was a great show. When I'm around these people in Benidorm on holiday, I do love it and I soak it up as well.
It was a fabulous night.
Well, we all got up dancing, so that proves it. You know, everyone just enjoyed themselves. It was great.
The circus show is absolutely entertaining. It gets you going, even if you don't want to get up and dance, you're dancing in your seats, and it's very, very lively.
I love my followers. They do want to have a selfie with me. So that's great and it's great, but I don't know what they do with them.
Mug, T-shirts. Have you thought of doing a line of merch?
Well, I do worry about her knees at times, you know, when she's doing the shaky bit, isn't it? Sort of like that. I can't do it with my knees.
Very entertaining.
Yeah, it basically sums up Benidorm.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Steph, you doubly rocked it in your denim. Coming up, Happy Days Graham gets a grilling.
Why have you met a woman?
I've been too busy.
Never too busy for a woman, Graham.
While Shane and Chrissy are hoping their grill will do the business at the barbecue.
Bar is now open.
All right, Benidorm, on your marks, get set, go! Go. Go?
Ready, everybody? You've got 3 minutes and your time starts now.
Go! Yes! The speed dating event is finally underway, and thankfully there's been no talk of raisins yet.
Oh, what's your hobbies? What hobbies do you do?
I do flower arranging.
Flower arranging.
Yeah.
And Singleton Graham is looking for his first date in 3 years.
All right, what's your favourite drink?
Gin.
Gin.
Graham is fed up with bachelor life and is on the lookout for his Mrs. Happy Days to spend time with. Oh, that's the bell. Better move on to the next date.
What's your ideal man?
Somebody who's fun,
Funny,
party,
partying,
and good sense of humour.
and good sense of humour.
Yeah.
Is there an echo in here?
Why have you met a woman?
I haven't met a woman yet because I've been too busy over the last couple of years.
Never too busy for a woman, Graham.
You tell him, Michelle.
Well, I've heard this, so I'm on the lookout now.
You'll find somebody.
I hope so. Yeah, it's going well at the minute. I'm quite surprised, actually. I've met 3 young ladies, but at the minute, no. I've got nothing that's touched the magic button yet.
Well, the afternoon is young, Graham. Perhaps you need to let them know where your magic button is. Or maybe you could be Robin Hood to this Maid Marian.
I can cook, I can iron, I can sing. I love people watching. A meal that I would cook you would be prawn cocktail starter, steak, mushrooms, chips with a fried egg, and a bit of salad.
You know, you're showing the same age thing going on there, aren't you? Bernie in, you know.
I was just going to say the Bernie in. What do you like doing in the spare time?
I like line dancing.
Line dancing?
Yeah.
And are you looking for your Prince Charming or?
No, not really. I'd like a dance partner.
Oh, a dance partner?
Yeah.
Save the best till last. Are you looking for your Prince Charming?
No. No, I'm looking for the ugly frog that might be the Prince Charming.
Ah, you're looking for... They used to nickname me Frog at school.
And before you can say, Ribbit, the dating's done and the verdict is in on Graham.
I think Graham's much nicer than I thought he was, because he usually doesn't smile much, although he's, you know, known as Happy Days. It's hard to get a smile out of him, but I found him very charming.
Yeah, I'd like to see Graham again. That'd be cool. He's funny. He's got quite a dry sense of humour.
and that came across. And I'm sure he's charmed every woman that's been here today. I'm sure he has.
Well, he may have, but Cupid hasn't struck our kid.
At the minute, I'm not going to be out having meals. I'm not going to be out going for romantic nights at the cinema.
Graham's magic button remains untouched for now.
I'll be still serving behind the bar. So if I can pull a half and a good pint, I can pull a bird.
Love may have eluded Graham this time, but there's always the next.
There we go. Happy days, our kid.
You spilt a bit. Happy days, Graham.
Is that all right? Don't just stand here all night, do that.
In Torremolinos, things are a bit hotter. Shane's finally got the barbecue burning, and his and Chrissy's bar has pulled a crowd.
Thanks for coming.
All the things that were going wrong have finally gone right.
Do sausage and burgers and then we'll see where we are.
The meat man delivered.
Cheers! Been friends for 20 years.
I didn't ask you. The burgers are sizzling.
Well, I have a bar and Shane and Chrissy's been into my bar every night, so it's nice to support other businesses in our area. I think they've done very well to get everybody down here.
And the friends and holidaymakers have shown up to Shane's big launch party.
Thank you very much for coming and supporting us tonight. It means the world. I love each and every one of you that's in here tonight that's made the effort to come to Shane's bar tonight for the revealing. The bar is now open.
With all the goodwill free-flowing around the bar...
So I'm just going to get Mark a burger. I'm going to make him a burger. Birthday burger.
Shane is putting a special thank you together for his barbecue burgling buddy.
Put a bit of salad on because he likes a bit of lettuce and salad. So I'll just leave that there and I'll go get this candle ready for him. We'll all sing happy birthday.
All together now.
Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you. That's the smallest candle I could find. Without you today, nobody would have been eating, mate, and I appreciate you for that.
I think if you've got the guts to leave your home country and go anywhere and start a business, you need a little bit of help, and we all need to help each other because it's a lovely place to live, but it's very difficult. If we can help, that's cool. And I hope it works out for them because they're really cool people.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Well, I'm dead proud of him.
Really? It doesn't matter what we do, we work it together. We're a team. We're a team, aren't we? Yeah. Eh? Yeah. And it works well.
With all this to celebrate, I think it's time we did a little dance.
How's it go?
Next time on the Costas, bargain-loving Anne searches high and low for new furniture.
Bingo! Don't know I'm getting it home, but I'll do it.
Health fanatics Colin and Peter get more than they bargained for.
I'll look after you. This is what you got to do.
And radio presenter Lydia's going live.
Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the afternoon show.